Taylor Swift may have wrapped up her record-breaking Eras tour, but the impact on the concert and the entertainment industry is just beginning. That's according to our very own Julia Boorstin. She joins us right now with the first installment of Fast Forward. Good morning, Julia.
Good morning, Becky. Well, the legacy of the $2 billion Eras Tour is shaping the concert and the entertainment industry. Taylor Swift's approach of doing mini residences, shows only over the weekend in fewer cities, made more fans travel, which insiders say transformed what it meant to have the idea of a fan community. It normalized concert travel, which created a more robust fan experience, fostering dressing up in sequins and the friendship bracelet barter system. Now, following the model set by Swifties, Sabrina Carpenter concertgoers are dressing up in outfits from her videos, and Billie Eilish fans are right now camping out a week ahead of her concert here in L.A. This is fandom that has a massive marketing payoff. Now, concert giant Live Nation will have more larger venue concerts next year, with their total ticket sales for next year pacing up by double digits as of early November. Former Ticketmaster CEO Nathan Hubbard, who is co-host of The Ringer's Every Single Album about Swift, says her 3.5-hour-long concert dramatically raises expectations of a show, pushing artists to perform longer and to create elaborate and expensive sets like Taylor Swift's giant screens. He also forecasts that fans will flock to high-tech experiences like the Sphere in Las Vegas. And it's not just concerts. Theater chains are looking to recreate the success of Swift's concert film that was released by AMC Entertainment and grossed $261 million worldwide. And sources tell me that studio marketing chiefs are striving for the blockbuster performance that comes when fans dress up en masse as they did for Barbie and Wicked. Now, the payoff for a water cooler moment is one reason that Disney is focusing on making fewer but having bigger releases. And also, Becky, the Eras Tour shows the undeniable value of female consumers.
Yes, that is the takeaway. I gotten into this, but I didn't even consider the idea of how this has changed concerts for every artist out there, rethinking the whole way of how you do things. You know, with the industry, the media industry being so fragmented right now, does it make it harder to have a global superstar like a Taylor Swift?
I mean, it does and it doesn't. On one hand, there's an incredibly fragmented media industry, and you can have artists pop up from all over the world. But because of social media, you can have a global phenomenon. One thing I was hearing from sources I was talking to yesterday is that Taylor Swift is a much bigger global phenomenon than even Madonna. She's touring in more countries than Madonna did and just having a much bigger global appeal. And that really feeds on itself once people are watching clips from her concerts from all over the world. And then, of course, you have that phenomenon of the travel. So she was definitely the biggest global star that we've seen. And I think it will definitely be hard for anyone to recreate her success. But we are going to see these artists try to take a page from her book and figure out how to learn from what was so impactful and successful for her.
She's a unicorn in about 50 different ways, literally.
Absolutely.
In her songwriting ability. You've seen her concerts? They're like 3 hours, right? Julie, you've been to one?
I've been to one. I went to one here in Los Angeles.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine doing 140 of those and doing one every night?
And so that was the thing. It was obviously a huge sort of a physical, experience, so hard to perform for that. But what she did by having these mini residencies is she gave herself a couple of days to rest, which allowed her to perform for 3.5 hours for 3 or 4 nights in a row. And that also allowed them to build these giant sets. I mean, if she was doing a concert for 1 night or 2 nights in many more different cities, it would not have enabled her to have such elaborate sets or for her to physically rest after that 3.5-hour performance.
I mean, they're lip syncing on the Macy's Day Parade and on on New Year's Eve. Yeah. You know, Mariah Carey can't get through one song, without lips. She's never lip syncing, and 140 of those. And how many outfit changes in 140 performances? Thousands.
I don't have the tally, but a lot.
Thousands. I mean, she's like, it's almost like superhuman. I don't even know why would someone would want to do it. You get to the first billion. Oh, I need another. Let's go for number 2, the second billion. It's crazy. Yeah, you got to really like what you're doing.
She loves it.
Yeah, she does.
She loves what she does.
Yeah.